Hey boo things, it is Jen, and I want to come first off. Welcome to Pretty Chicks Invest. Okay, I teach women how to turn their skills into dollar bills. Okay, let's get into it. So you guys actually want to come in and talk to you guys about a couple of beauty business ideas. Okay, ladies. These beauty ideas are things that you guys may or may not have heard about, but I'm going to put them all into perspective. I'm going to also tell you what's the entry into some of these businesses. Okay. So let's go with the one that I feel is has the least entrance, okay? And that is for you to become a braider. Yes, okay? If you do not know, I am the braid plug, okay? You can go ahead on this channel. Hopefully I can leave it in the description or I let the link pop up. But what it is that when you go and you braid people's hair, you literally, if you are just low on funds, you can show up empty-handed. Okay, but of course, you guys go check out my what's in my braider bag, because at least you need to come with the bare minimum of what you're going to need in order to do someone's hair. But literally, you can. I went to braid hair yesterday. Of course, this is a client that I've had for a very long time, so I literally showed up with nothing. He had rubber bands and grease and combs, and honestly, some of those things are great to come from your customer because, like combs, most people want you to use their comb on their hair. Grease, some people are very specific about the kind of grease or the type of products that go on their hair, so they would provide that to you. And I'm mentioning braiding and being a braider, a mobile braider, only because it's a low-cost entry. Literally, you can go grab a couple of the things, fill up your braider bag for like $5-10, and you can start making money like this weekend. As long as you have your advertising down, as long as you have your marketing down, so that includes social media and ads and things like that. So you can definitely become a braider, okay? So that's low cost, no entry. The next thing that you can do is you can start to sell eyelashes. You sell the fox or the mink eyelashes, like something like this. You guys, I paid approximately I paid $5 for this 3-pack. As you guys can see, I already used one. But the thing about this is, say if you were to buy 2 of these for $10, you can sell these for, I've seen eyelashes, mink eyelashes being sold for up to $20. So even if you were to say, I'm going to buy 2 packs of these at $10, right? You have 6 pieces of eyelashes. You can turn $10 into $60, or you can turn it into, you can turn it into $60. You can turn it into, if you were to just do 10, like say if you just charge 10, this is $30 and you only spent $5, right? So you make a $25 profit. Or if you were to sell them for more, say if you were to sell them for 20 a piece, right? And you bought 2 of these, you spend $10, but you charge $20 a lash, right? So at that point, now you're making $120 off of a $10 investment. Yes, boo. Now, you got to keep into consideration or take into consideration, there are other things that go into selling your lashes, like branding, right? Like a website. But websites are super easy to get. You can, for a seller or a commerce website, you can do something like Shopify, which costs money, but you can do something free, such as Big Cartel. For example, Big Cartel lets you advertise up to 3 products for free. So say if we were to buy three of these, right? And 3 different types. Then you would go on the website and you would post a picture of one, right? One style, another picture of another style, another picture of another style. You have 3 styles on Big Cartel for free $19. Okay? Now, I know some people like to talk about, the Big Cartel at the end of the .com. Honestly, if people are going to buy from you, they're going to buy from you. I've had people buy from me through PayPal, through Etsy, through PayHip, through Gumroad. If people are going to buy from you, they're going to buy from you. So don't get all caught up in the fact that, oh my gosh, I need to have a .com. And if you want a .com so bad, boo, don't trip. I got you. I'm going to leave the link either in the description or I'm going to let it slide up here where I show you how to go and get a domain name, right, and forward it to so say if you had a Big Cartel and it was like, Pretty Chicks Invest Lashes .Big Cartel, and I just wanted it to say Pretty Chicks Invest Lashes. I go over to Namecheap.com. I go buy prettychicksinvest.com for $12, right, for the year. That's my domain. I would own that domain. You would own that domain for 1 year. You go, you buy it, you take the Big Cartel link, you take it over to Namecheap. I show you how to do all of that. Check the video, and boom, people are, when they click on your prettychicksinvestlashes.com, it's going to take them over to your Big Cartel if you are very concerned about how it's going to appear. But I just told y'all the game with this. I paid $5 for 3 lashes. I've seen these type of lashes being sold for up to $20, okay? Say if you were to just try to be easy about it. Ooh, I didn't know this was on. Yeah, say if you were trying to be easy about it and you were saying, okay, I'm only going to sell 15. That's $45 you can make off of this right here. And you only pay $5, right? So you buy 2 packs of these, you make $90 off of spending $10. So the eyelash game is simple to get into, but it's really going to depend on your branding and your boxing, right? And there's so many tutorials out there on Instagram, not on Instagram, on YouTube. I'm not going to go into all of that, but I do have a video where I talk about how to start your eyelash business. Okay, so that's the second thing. Number 3, along with eyelashes, now, not selling eyelashes, but you can become an eyelash installer. Okay, now, to get certified, it's not a low entry, and meaning low entry isn't but I know a lot of people look through some of these videos and they're looking for something that's either free or under $100. Well, check this out. If you were to become an eyelash installer, it's not under $100. I've seen people teaching or doing the eyelash classes for upwards to about $250 to $500. But you figure ladies are getting their eyelashes installed all the time, all over, some of the most major cities. So you become an eyelash installer, you may pay $250 for the class, right? But you advertise yourself, you can advertise yourself as a mobile eyelash installer. Yes, y'all know about that mobile game, because some people like when you come to them. Let's just keep it real. Nobody wants to sit up and go somewhere. If you tell somebody, I will come to your house and do your eyelashes, and you just pay $30. Boom. You book 3, 4 of those for the day, right? And most eyelash installs only take about 30 minutes. So in 2 hours, boo, you can make what, 30. Girl, you just made $120 in 2 hours. Come on now. People getting that type of money is just lawyers and, doctors. Let's keep it real, okay? Getting paid hundreds of dollars an hour. So definitely look into becoming an eyelash installer. Hopefully I can find a resource for you guys. I think I know where I can get the resource from, right? And I'm going to leave that link for you in the description. The next thing we're going to talk about, yes, okay? Now this one will get a little zip, girl. Let's talk about Shoyani, okay? You can sell Yoni steam. Not that you're selling the steam, but you're selling the herbs bundled together that creates what is a Yoni steam, okay? I got this off of Amazon. This is enough for 1 steam, right? Now, most of these herbs cost somewhere between $5 to $10. So getting into the Yoni steam business, it's a low entry because you're going to spend less than $100 to put all the herbs together, right? But again, the best way I see the Yoni steam working for people is you providing it, right? Is definitely a simple packaging. And what I saw with a lot of the Yoni steams is that what you probably can do is with your Yoni steam, tell people what they need to do. I had to do a lot of, I bought it from these people, right? But it took me a lot of, I had to research exactly, how long do I do it? What's the benefits of it? How to do it, right? How often you should do it. So if I were you, if you want to start a Yoni steam business, I would definitely take time to research what it does. You can find the herbs on Amazon all day. And if you guys want, I will leave the link to this one in particular. But I've heard, doing my research, I've heard different people say, like, some Yoni steams, you only need 3 or 4 herbs. Other Yoni steams, I've heard you need 5 or 6, right? So it's different herbs and they provide something different. So if I were you, if you do want to sell Yoni steams, okay, a good thing for you to do is definitely educate folks. So that would be my next thing, my next business idea. Become a Yoni steam educator, and you can throw a Yoni steam party. Why can't you? Why not? You can literally make it a day of like pampering, and where ladies come in, you got the candles lit and you got the champagne and a Moscato, and you know, for that 1 hour, you're going to educate them on the yoni steam and what's the benefits. And there's also, I was reading that if you are experiencing, like if you do want to do more of a detox for your yoni, it's good to do the steam and a massage. So if I were you, maybe learn how to do like a abdomen massage so that you can offer that to be a part of your business. But say if you were to get 5 ladies together and somebody was, you were to put the party on and you educate them about the steam as well as do the steam for them. You know, like, of course, you know, there's boundaries, but do the steam for them, meaning you let them know how it's supposed to be done, and literally right there, you guys do the steaming together. And I also heard that you should actually make sounds when you are doing your yoni steam. Okay, so you can either sell the yoni, just the packets, like, and just give them a little blurb of what they need to do, or you literally can do a yoni party where you provide an experience for people. Okay, I think that's a dope idea. Some type of setup for that is maybe you can rent out a Airbnb. You can invite 10 women. Maybe you can charge like maybe $100 a person. 10 women, $100. That's $1,000, honey. Okay, get the bag. Stop playing. Okay, and then literally with that $1,000, you can just reinvest it. You know, take $100, $200, buy some Moscato, buy some nice fruit glasses, buy some nice candles. Of course, you know, have maybe, if I were you, maybe some robes or some type of towels so that people can cover themselves when you guys are doing the yoni steam. So that's something that you could do right there. Okay, honey, get the bag. Okay, stop playing. The next thing you can do is you can learn how to do Brazilian wax and bikini wax. To learn how to do bikini wax, I've seen it for $150. In order to learn how to do a Brazilian, I've seen it for $300. And for those of you who have done, or you've done it, just, you know, done it, going to have a Brazilian wax, you and I both know Brazilian wax ain't cheap. Okay, on the lower end, you might can find it for maybe $30, $35. On the higher end, I've seen some of it charge all the way up to $65. Where I go, the young lady charges $30. And when I go, it's usually 3 to 5 other women waiting to get a bikini wax. So she does 5 of us at $30 a pop. That's $150. And she only spends, like, when I go, she's in there with me less than 10 minutes. What I notice is that if you have had a Brazilian before or a bikini wax before, it's quicker because there's probably less hair, right, that you're dealing with. Versus if you're like a newbie, this is your first time, she takes more of her time with you, you know, give you a chance to breathe, catch your breath, like, girl, you know, snatch that patch, okay, stop playing. But I'm saying that to say that is a low entry. Look, you can go get trained just to do bikini waxes, just to do Brazilians. And especially if you see in this video when I'm dropping it, it's right before summer. So this is the best time to probably learn how to do it. I mean, there are some of us, like me, I'm all year round. I'm gonna go get it taken care of. But there are some people who only do it during summer. So you definitely, if you hear this, you might want to invest $150 or $300 because you're going to get your money back off the top. Especially if you're advertising as being mobile, like, I will come to you and I will do it for you, like, come on now. And to just $150 to learn how to do it, like, what? Tell me something good. Okay, so I had those, and that was pretty. I have on here also that if you just want to do a spa party, literally, that goes kind of like with the steam party that I was saying, but you literally can do a spa party for ladies. Like, literally, you can hire a masseuse, you can hire someone that does like manicures, pedicures, and you just set the atmosphere. You are pretty much the hostess with the mostest, okay? But it's spa only, and it's for women only, right? So that is another idea that you can do. Have a spa party, right? Literally, you can go on Eventbrite, go get an Airbnb, advertise that you're going to have a spa night for ladies or a spa day for ladies, and let people know what they're going to get. There's a masseuse there, a manicure, pedicure. You might have you know, chocolate covered strawberries and champagne and Moscato, and, you know, just a good vibe, right? Just a good vibe, because a lot of people may not be able to afford the bigger spas, like, you know, some of the more expensive ones. So if you can bring it to them or to their local, you know, somewhere they can drive and it can be affordable, you know, $50, $100, $150, right? Then people would be interested in something like that. So definitely take time to check out some of these beauty business ideas. Lock in, pick one, start launching your business before summer, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all.